to discover that that person betrayed you. But when it comes to finding out that your husband is accused of sexual battery with a minor, I can't imagine what that feels like. How did you handle that first?
It felt like a death. A lot of things went through my mind. Everything from, writing songs about, man-hater. Mm-hmm. I made jokes about it because that's what I do. I do humor really well. When I got really alone, my life coach, Ted, who is here, said, you'll think you're going to die crying of a broken heart. And if you'll let yourself lean into the pain, you'll wake up one day and you'll stop crying and you'll move forward. Mm-hmm. And I just had to have faith and believe in someone else because I didn't believe in myself.
Lean into the pain. When you found out about him being, charged with sexual battery of a minor, I would think that the first thing you would think about is your own children.
Yes.
And him having been around your own
Well, I'm brown on rice. I know where they are at all times. Mm-hmm. I became siege mentality, triage comes to mind. He was out of the house within the hour. Mm-hmm. I set really strong boundaries.
Did you talk to the children about it? Were they aware of why he was put out of the house? Did it break you wide open?
Yes.
Because it just cracked you open. It's a lot of times.
Because I trusted him with my life, and I didn't want to stop trusting. It's a little tough because once burned, forever fears a fire. I didn't want to be hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I've just seen too many people do that, and I get letters from fans that I said, you know what, I want to be, okay, this is it. The best revenge is living well. And I literally went into a what can I do to be better. Mm-hmm. That is a fact.
Did you blame him? Did you blame yourself?
Absolutely. I called him everything I could think of. I had a moment where I let it all fly, and then it was done. There was no drama. I didn't carry on for 5 years, and I just moved forward because I realized I know enough about the disease to know that we're two people sometimes. And
which disease are you talking about?
Alcoholism, addiction, period.
So he was an addict?
Is.
And
you know what? He's in recovery and he's sober, and that's what matters to me now.
Have you forgiven him?
Ongoing process. Mm-hmm. Haven't forgotten, but I have forgiven enough that I humanly can. And I don't wish him dead or anything like that. I just wish to be one of those people that doesn't spend my life being defined by that. Mm-hmm. I'm not just a wife. I'm not just a daughter. I'm not just a sister. I'm a child of God. And I never knew my earthly father, but I have a heavenly father. And you better show me.
I think he is. Yeah. But you know what is interesting? When you have walked the fire and been in the heart of betrayal, oftentimes if you can hold on to your faith, you come out of it and you're better than you were.
I'm better now.
Would you say you were a mess?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I was an organized mess.
Uh-huh.
I could show up and look so cute and charming, and underneath I was dying inside because something bad had just happened. You know the deal. No matter what day we're having, we still have to go to work.
Right.
People forget that. Right. I just got a call. My husband's in jail, and I'm literally in an airport on a golf cart. People are pointing at me. Oh, she's the girl on the 5 o'clock news. Literally. And so, yes, I went through all that. But you know what? I showed up. Because I have a choice. I can either stay in bed and feel sorry for myself, pity party of when your table is ready, or I can go sing my butt off and get a standing ovation and get a pay check, and there you have it.
What I always wanted to know, and nobody's talked about because we don't know who the child is, but do you know if the child is okay?
They're in a process, and I had to separate from it, or it would have killed me. I literally had to physically, emotionally, and spiritually literally place them at the feet of Jesus. This I cannot do. For a woman like me, I can do anything. Backwards and in high heels. Yeah. But this, I had to say, this is where literally the enemy could take me out.
The reason I'm asking this is because I know, and have said on this show for years, that most molesters, most children are molested by people they know. So I'm wondering if it was somebody you also knew, was it a friend of the family or something, so that you would have had contact with.
That's what's so scary, is it is someone that you know. And if it's not. I've heard stories. A few. It's someone you know. There's trust there. There's a bond. There's stuff going on. But I can tell you this story is so deep and wide. There's more to it than I can tell you. Just because of the child, I won't speak about it. It's their story when they're ready to talk about it. And that's one of the things that helped me. Mm-hmm. So I just say, you know what? I hand this over.
We have to take a break. We'll be right back.